Hello. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Whatever time of day it is for you, it is bright and early for me. Wow. You can hear it in my voice. Can you hear that? I have a feeling this stream is going to be vocal fry ASMR. Oh, how are we all doing? I hope we're having a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. Hi, you guy 21 bars. Hi, Maria. Congratulations, you're back. I loved. This is so funny, Maria, when you did your ungraduation stream. You started just as I was going to bed, and then when I woke up in the morning, you were still streaming. That was a crazy stream. Hi, Verontis. I assume you're on the right account, unless you wanted to be on a different one so that you could troll me without me knowing it was you, which is also valid. So it's been a week and a bit, I think, since Cold Open came out by the magnificent Rin Penrose. But I've been traveling a lot since then. I was at my cousin's bachelor party in Edinburgh, which was fun. I was very sober for it because of my health at the moment. And then I was touring in Denmark with the big band of Boom, which was also fun. Although if you do follow me on Twitter, you'll see things happened while I was over there. Unexpected things that I didn't really plan for. Such as seeing my host naked when I woke up in the morning. Yeah. So yeah. So I haven't really had a chance to come on stream and talk about Cold Open yet. So I'm gonna do a bit of that. But why don't we start with some singing? I think we can start with some singing. I want to sing Cold Open. This is going to be the first time I've ever even attempted to sing it, so I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. But I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be really fun. I thought it would be a fun way to start. Put me on my toes. Right. I'm going to set up the karaoke. I'm going to quickly warm up my voice a little bit more because I don't think I can sing like this. Can you hear this? That vocal fry is wild. Sounding more and more Californian by the day. Okay, let's do some singing. Hello. Hehehe. Okay, you guys ready? Am I ready? That's the bigger question. Reverb. Now I'm ready. This is Cold Open by Rin Penrose. Co-written by WUNDER. Let's go. Let me know if any of the volumes need changing, by the way. I'm thinking here we'll play ourselves a different song. What a wonderful twist. It's a whim, so you'll act upon it in script. So is that so wrong? Now I'm taking the lead, so you might want to play along. To you it's devious, to me you're a liar. To you it's nebulous, to me it's inspired. Go by that relevance, toss out that hesitance. Let me give you something new to admire. Do you believe in someone like me, breaking, blazing, burning like a laser beam? Or satellite, don't hide your eyes, cause I'll be here as long as you've got eyes to see. Fade background, sound and mute, directive absolute. Keep me in focus as the star of the shoot. Until they cue that theme, let's make a scene. Yeah! Woo! Too tired of waiting for nothing with nothing in sight. The times are changing, I'm sending down a meteorite. As long as you've got this, you know that I've got it. It's all a game, you're adding fuel to the fire. Bring me adrenaline and bring me up higher. Even if we fade back, too far of holding back. Let's see who wins when the signal goes live. Routine. Can you perceive celestial being? Just how dramatic are you gonna come to be? I've been down miracles, so here's your spectacle. Light up the fire in the depths of your being. Till you catch up with me, I'll make you a scene. Whoa, yeah. That was Cold Open. That's my newest song. The newest song that I wrote with Rin Penrose. So Rin wrote all the lyrics. And I did the instrumental and the composition, the music and the production. Yeah. And Rin wrote those wonderful lyrics that are all kind of like TV and broadcasting themed, because that's kind of Rin's new thing. You helped with Cold Open. Yeah, I wrote it with Rin. Yeah, I did all the music and the production. Good morning. Sounding lovely. Oh, thank you. I feel like I sound really rough because it is currently 7:51 a.m. in my local time. I'm not used to singing or talking this early, or being awake this early. But I kind of realized if I want to stream more, my only option is to wake up early and hope that there are people in the US who still watch people's streams at like 1 a.m. Vrontis, you've not listened to the song yet. This is your first time hearing it. Wow. What kind of a mod are you? Don't even listen to my songs. You haven't gone to sleep yet. Oh. What time is it for you, Eco Stacy? How late is it? Or early? Bro, it's 2 a.m. and I saw this and now I can't sleep. Oh no. US folks watching at midnight. Oh, do you know that I never heard Music Box of Fate until I did the captions, right? What? No. Really? Really, Rontis? Oh no. My own mod doesn't even care about the music I make. If my own mod doesn't care, then whoever will. Hey, speaking of Music Box of Fate, should we sing a bit of it? Yeah. I've warmed up enough now for that, right? He lies. Oh, you're UK, same as me. Hey. Oh, there you go. It's early. Wait, you said you haven't slept yet, though? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy if you're UK. 2 a.m. right now. Hello. I hope you guys don't have to be up early in the morning. 49. Oh, 49 star. Oh, I'm your favorite British person. For legal purposes, this is a joke. In Poland. Hey, well, you're an hour ahead, so that's not too bad. I technically first heard Shine On while it was being orchestrated, so I kind of have a thing for, oops, I heard the song covered first now I think about it. Well, I mean, that's why we do covers, right? So that more people can discover our favorite songs. You're getting blood work done at 8, so it's fine. Oh, great. So you're going to have, 5 hours sleep or something, and then have your blood taken. I hope you have nothing else to do for the rest of the day, because that would take me out. Yeah, the constant problem of being a British person wanting to watch media that is live streamed in America and Japan, being European in general, means that we are often forced to stay up late. The struggle is real. Ooh, just played the Star Fox demo. I want to play a little bit of it later on. I'm going to sing a bit. We'll talk a little bit more, and then I'm going to boot up the Star Fox demo because I'm so excited to play it. Oh my god, I love Star Fox so much. I'm such a huge Star Fox nerd. I can't wait. Right. Okay, I said we'd do Music Box of Fate. So let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I should probably put the set list up, shouldn't I? Boop. What did we sing? We sang Cold Open by Rin Penrose. Rin Penrose. Hey. Now we're going to do a Music Box of Fate. Yay. Need more opinions on the direct stuff? Oh, I have so many thoughts on all of the games that have been announced this week. Oh my god, it has felt like E3 is real all over again. I feel like a kid. With all of these announcements, going from State of Play into Summer Games Fest into Xbox Showcase into Nintendo Direct has been, and all of the other developer showcases that happen around it. It's been absolutely nuts. I'm so overstimulated by everything that's been announced, but I'm so excited. Final Fantasy 7 Part 3. Final Fantasy 7 Part 3. Ocarina of Time remake. Trying not to lose all of my shits. Okay, let's sing some Music Box of Fate. Because if I talk too much, I won't be able to sing well. This is the charity single edition by RiKU's Wonderland, VTuber Symphony Orchestra. Endless nights, through every nightmare alone and afraid. Round it would play the Music Box of Fate. Then one day, when every melody had been played, through your voice my world was found. Empty space when love conquered hate, now hate consumes again. You went to hell and back, my friend. Now tirelessly I'll fight till I see your face again. Amen. Bum 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 bum. Even far apart, nothing else could sway my heart. From the start, you shone brighter than heaven's stars. Through the fire and the light, against the wills of gods we'll fight, chasing the sound. Oh, as your song resounds, eternally bound to you. Here we go. I go to hell and back again. Heaven and earth I'd move, and then for you every single sin I'd repent. But it's too late to pretend there's a chance I could ever be forgiven. So with the last of the strength in my heart, I'd burn it all for you. Nothing else could sway my heart. From the start, you shone brighter than heaven's stars. Even far apart, nothing will sway my heart. Your music box rings louder than the dying stars. Through the fire and the light, against the wills of gods we'll fight, chasing the sound. Oh, as your song resounds, eternally bound to you. Forever I burn for you. So with the last of the strength in my heart, I'd burn it all. Let's go. Oh, my voice. Can you hear that? It is far too early to be singing like this. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Woo, what a ridiculous song. Thank you, Daryl, for writing that incredible melody. That is hard to sing no matter what your vocal range is. Doesn't matter if you're a bass, a tenor, an alto, or a soprano. It is horrible in different and equally terrifying ways to sing, but so damn fun. So damn fun. Whew. Okay. I'm going to sing a bit of Astro Girl. I think I have the instrumental that Daryl did for the you've heard me and Daryl sing today. Oh, did Daryl do it? Excuse me. Did Daryl do karaoke earlier? I'm going to have to watch that back. I must have missed it. I might have been asleep. So Daryl did this like orchestral instrumental of Astro Girl. It's gorgeous. She's not released it yet. I keep bothering her to release it because it's so good. But she did it for a concert. And then I was like, hello, can I please have this instrumental, please? So I can please sing it, please. Thank you. Oh, she did that Minecraft sponsor stream. Ah. Yeah. Yes. I do remember seeing that pop up. I'll have to catch up. Hee. You ready for some Astro Girl? You ready to cry? It's too early in the morning for tears. Astro Girl. Astro Girl's tricky for me to sing because it is like in the middle of ranges for me. It's either like starlight, you shine, illuminate the sky, which is comfortable, but it's a little bit low. Or it's like really high. It's like starlight, you shine, illuminate the sky. What do you guys want? Do you want the comfy chill low version, or would you like the high energetic version? Comfy low or energetic high? What would you guys prefer? Tsukumo Sana, Snail's House. Oh, I'm going to dedicate this to Snail's House because Snail's House just had a baby. Yeah. Congratulations, Ujiko. Congratulations on your little baby. Oh, he's also looking damn good right now. He has lost significant weight since the last time I saw him. He uploaded those photos of him holding his baby. I'm like, damn, bro, you look good. I mean, he looked good before. He always looked good. But now he's like, bro's been looking after himself and he's looking fit. I'm not gonna lie. He's looking fit. Okay, we have high, energetic high for the morning and whatever is less damaging for your voice. Those two things are opposed to one another. So, always pushing my friends to graze the outside of their comfort zones. I think that means do the energetic high one. I think we have 2 votes for the energetic high and 1 vote for the comfy low. So, rip my voice, I guess. Maybe I could do a soft falsetto version like, the starlight, you shine. Starlight, you shine, illuminate the sky, the endless void, Astro Girl. I think I'm going to have to be sensible and sing it down. I'm going to have to sing it down, I think. I can already feel my voice being like, why are you doing this to me? At 8 a.m., why are you doing this to me? Let's do comfy. Comfy orchestral Astro Girl. Boop, 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 boop. Starlight, you shine, illuminate the sky. The endless void reminds me of eons gone by. An astral girl watching galaxies rise and fall, wondering the meaning of it all. So like a comet you came into my orbit. I know I'm not alone. I'm not alone. And our hearts grow bigger than the sun. There's no challenge we can overcome. So send them over and watch a supernova explode. I'm not alone, now you are here. The constellations are so clear. Your gravity is pulling me until our hearts collide. Santa lights through darkest nights. Cosmos at our feet. Oh wait, you are all I need. Though we've just begun, I know we'll make it, 'cause somehow the universe is fun now. I'm not alone. Let's go up. Sunrise and night can be so intertwined. The event horizon line between darkness and light. An astral girl watching history come and go, pondering the punchline of the joke. So like a comet you came into my orbit. I know I'm not alone. I'm not alone. When our hearts grow bigger than the sun, there's no challenge we can overcome. So send them over and watch our supernova explode. I'm not alone, now you are here. The constellations are so clear. Infinity sounds good to me as long as you are by my side. The Milky Ways are far away, but love travels faster than the speed of light. Let's go, I know we'll make it, 'cause somehow the universe is fun now. I'm not alone. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da. That wasn't too bad. Half and half. Best of both worlds. I hope you're all happy now. Can't say I don't try and please you guys. What should we sing next? Aww. Santa is a turtle. Isn't that arrangement gorgeous? Daryl's too good. Daryl is too powerful. The all-powerful Starlight Daryl. Hee. Makes me want to pick up my bass. Yo. Astro Girl bass cover when? Heh. So, what was everyone's favorite announcements then of the week in gaming? Because it's been crazy. It's been absolutely crazy. Oh, the first time you saw Santa was in Chrono Gear? That's beautiful, because that was part of the reason why that's why Santa was included, really. It was a big part of why Spacey Bat wanted to include Santa and some of the other graduated talents, was because they wanted Chrono Gear to be a bit of a time capsule for Hololive English, for early Hololive English, and also to make sure that they weren't forgotten, you know? That warms my heart so much to find out that that's how a lot of people discovered Santa, was through that game. My personal favorite, Stellar Blade Blood Rain. That did look pretty good. I've not played the original, though. I've not played the original Stellar Blade. And I kind of just know it as the game with the really good butt. Stellar Blade has a very good butt. Yeah, it's the butt game. No judgment. If you like the butt game, then more power to you. We all like butts. Ocarina of Time, my favorite game of all time, and I'm old. I love Ocarina of Time. And there aren't any other Zelda games that I think I'd be okay with some kind of big remastery sort of thing, or remake kind of thing. I think Ocarina of Time deserves it. I think we've all played it enough. I think surely everyone has played Ocarina of Time by this point. It's so easily accessible. It's on the Nintendo Online. There was the remake on the 3DS. That was more of a remaster kind of thing. I think having I want an FF7 style remake of Ocarina of Time. I want it reimagined. Oh god, Jabu Jabu in Current gen graphics is going to be vile. It's going to be absolutely disgusting. But did you see Nier Automata? That is actually more of a butt game, isn't it? That's probably the bigger butt game. Picked up Stellar Blade, not expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. It's the first game I 100% in a long time. I mean, the gameplay does look crazy. Not played a single Zelda game. What? That's crazy. Where do you even start? How do you, oh my God. Someone who's never played a Zelda game before, how do you even recommend them to start? Wind Waker was my first game. And it is on Nintendo Switch 2 online right now if you have Nintendo Switch 2. $49. You're an Ocarina of Time speedrunner as well? That's crazy. I have a feeling it's going to be far worse for speedrunning. It looks like, from what we've seen of the trailer, it seems to be implying that like they are going to be fleshing out the story aspect of the game a bit more. It's hard to know from a teaser that short, but it seems very story focused. That usually means that speedrunning is a lot worse, because you've got very specific paths to go down with cutscenes and all that kind of stuff. But you never know. It may end up being a lot more faithful than we think it is. Who knows? Yeah, I think Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker are good starting points. I think if you can get Twilight Princess HD... Actually, there was a really good mod of Twilight Princess HD that came out recently, where it's now available on PC. And it looks really, really good. Twilight Princess is a pretty cool one to start with too, I think. And then, of course, Breath of the Wild. I think, Breath of the Wild is so good. I think it's my favorite one overall. But it does deconstruct Zelda quite a lot. It's not like other Zelda games. RiKU talking about Zelda on PC? I've just heard it's a thing, you know? I wouldn't ever encourage people to play it. Ever. Because that would be naughty. And I'm a good boy. I also don't own a PC. So I can't play PC games. I've still not even played Chrono Gear properly, which is really sad. I think my favorite announcements of the week, it's got to be Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I'm streaming from a Mac. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I'm so hyped for that. I love Final Fantasy VII so much. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I love that they showed us like 7 minutes worth of stuff. It was crazy how much they showed. And yet, you know that this is literally like 1% of the game. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped to fight all the weapons. I'm really interested to see how they're going to handle Cloud's mental breakdown stuff. Yeah. Because that is some of the best story parts of the game, I think. So I'm really, really excited to see that. Mac is just PC in denial. Oi. Oi. Pokopia update. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm so hyped for Pokopia updates. We get a free update, underwater update, and there's DLC too. That's all coming in August. I'm excited for that. I'm very excited for that. How wild was it that there was a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer in the Nintendo Switch Direct? Just the fact that that game still exists is crazy enough, let alone the fact that it was in the Nintendo Direct, of all things, and not Sony. Seeing like Square stuff on Nintendo consoles is breaking my brain. I'm not gonna lie. Hyped. Virtua Fighter 6 looks crazy. I've never played a proper fighting game in my life, but the fact that it's got such a cool story mode and it just looks so cool. And they're talking about sort of redoing how it plays as a fighting game to try and reinvent how fighting games are played and make them a bit more intuitive and accessible really appeals to me, because I've wanted to get into fighting games for such a long time, but the fact that they're so input heavy and like the execution skill of doing all of these inputs that have been around for decades is like puts me off so much, because it's just a lot. I don't get a lot of time to actually play games. So, oh yeah, Travis Willingham is now voicing Sephiroth. That's the only bit about it that I'm a little bit upset about, not because of Travis Willingham, but just because I love the old voice actor for Sephiroth so much, and it's such a shame that he couldn't come back for whatever reason. I'm sure Travis is going to be amazing, and I'm sure I'll get used to it like after just playing Revelation a little bit. But yeah, it's just it's always a weird feeling when a voice actor gets replaced, because you're like, but it's not my Sephiroth. But for the little bit we've heard, he sounds really cool. It's just different. So I just need to get used to it, I think. Fighting games are an alternative universe in gaming. They really are. They are their own separate thing, I swear. They are their own separate thing. They can be very inaccessible, but they look so cool. And I guess you just have to push through. Yeah. Should we sing one more song? Why not? I might take a request. Put some things in chat for songs that I might be able to sing, and if there's one that I know well enough, I'll give it a shot. Why not? Oh yeah, and the Resident Evil 4 remake as well. Yeah, it's one of those things where if you especially if it's a game that's been out for like 20 years and you're so used to those voices, I'm probably going to feel that way. If they change Navi's voice in Ocarina of Time, which I have a feeling they probably will, because if there's one thing that gets sort of criticized about Ocarina of Time, it's Navi. But I will be really sad if they change Navi's voice. Song I want to request doesn't have an instrumental publicly available, I fear. Well, then that's probably not a very good suggestion, is it then, Vrontis? Pick something I can sing. Hosier. The only Hosier I know, really, is Take Me to Church. I don't know it that well, actually. I could probably stumble through the verse and chorus. If there's a bridge, I have no idea how it goes. Scarborough Fair. Scarborough Fair that's a hell of a suggestion. I could definitely sing that. Everything Goes On. Oh, I do love that song, but I could definitely sing other Porter Robinson songs better than that one. I don't know if I know that one well enough to sing along with it. I probably do, to be honest. I've probably listened to that song so many times that I probably do, but... Ooh, Scarborough Fair. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me for one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Let me see what I can find. Let me see if I can find an inst. Tell her to paint me what is it? No, something shirt. La 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 la. I think I found one. Love the folk music suggestions. You guys know me. You guys know I like folk music. I found an acoustic karaoke. This might be nice, and hopefully I won't get flagged for it. Does it have the lyrics on screen? Yeah, it does. Okay, let's give this a shot and see whether I get taken down for it or not. Oh, this is pretty. You gonna... Ooh. Wait. Where's the beat? I'm really struggling to figure out how to sing along to this. Okay, I got it. I forget how rhythmically complex the Simon and Garfunkel version of this song is. When you just hear the instrumental on its own, it's actually really hard to figure out where the beat is. Okay, let's give it a shot. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me, the one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seams or needlework, then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to find me an acre of land. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between salt water and the sea strands, and she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to reap it with a sickle of leather. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Gather it all in a bunch of heather, and she'll be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me, the one who lives there. It once was true love of mine. Ooh. That was pretty. The lyrics were popping up on screen like the moment you're supposed to sing them. So I was always like starting a little bit behind. But yeah, that's Scarborough Fair. It's a traditional folk song, traditional English folk song. about the lovely seaside town of Scarborough in Yorkshire, up north. And Simon and Garfunkel obviously were part of the folk revival in New York. Oh, my voice. Oh, my voice. There we go. Ha. A little bit of cooling down. Yeah, Simon and Garfunkel, very important, prominent figures of the 1960s folk revival in New York. And they did a cover of Scarborough Fair. It's probably the most iconic version of the song. But yeah, it's good old-fashioned strophic form. Verse, 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 verse form. English folk song. Beautiful song. Hydrate, please. I shall. Cool. I think that's probably enough singing for me this morning, lest I have no voice for the rest of the day. We did Scarborough Fair. Scarborough, not Scarborough. Scarborough Fair. Are those actually the original lyrics? I feel like they've been modernized somehow. That's a very good question. I have a feeling they are probably slightly modernized if it's 16th century. The original version is probably close. But like most folk songs, the lyrics change and evolve over time. I wonder if I can find the original, like the oldest. I wonder if I can find the oldest written down version of the lyrics. Here we go. Okay, so the oldest version, so obviously with folk songs, most folk songs didn't get written down until like the 19th century, like 1800s-ish, was when academics actually started writing down lyrics and music for folk songs, where you actually had academics who cared about preserving folk music. So a lot of these songs have existed for hundreds of years before that, but haven't ever been written down. They're just passed by oral tradition, right? You just learn them in your village. The first, I'm just having a look on Wikipedia right now. The earliest published version of it that I think we have is from 1891. And the lyrics are, "Oh, where are you going to Scarborough Fair? Savoury stage, rosemary and thyme. Remember me to a lass that lives there, for she once was a true love of mine." So there's some changes there. Instead of parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, they have savoury, which I think is like an old English word for parsley. And where the word savoury comes from, I think. Yeah, 1891's not too long ago. But that is, that's kind of how folk music works, you know? Yes, the Frank Kidston version. Whoa, someone in chat knows ball. Han you? That is the Frank Kidston version published, yeah. I wonder if there is an earlier version published anywhere. Oh, Frontis, time for you to go to bed. Isn't it 9:30 a.m. for you? Did you not sleep yet? Bro, get some rest. As far as the history of the song goes now, and I've learned. Yeah. Yep. That is the case of folk music. That's how it rolls. These songs were probably very, very, very different hundreds of years ago, but we won't know. We won't know exactly what they were like. That's the nature of folk music. Folk music isn't a stagnant thing. And there's a lot of folk musicians who actually pass on that tradition of evolving traditional folk songs, because that's what folk music has done for history. But since we had recorded music like sheet music and then recorded versions of folk songs and stuff, the folk songs started to become more set in stone than they ever have been in history. And so there are some folk musicians who purposefully and intentionally change melodies and even change lyrics and even write their own verses for traditional folk songs to kind of continue that tradition of evolving songs. Yeah. There's an American folk tune called Dink's Song, or Fare Thee Well, that quite a few musicians have added their own verses to over time, like Jeff Buckley on his Live in Chine album did that. He wrote a bunch of his own verses for it. It's part of that tradition of folk music being a living, breathing, evolving thing. Anyway, that is my folk music little deep dive hyperfixation for the morning. So yeah. Many folk songs we have in Czechia are in various dialects. Yeah, well, that's the great thing about folk music, right? When I was in Georgia, my hosts taught us a bunch of folk songs from different regions of Georgia, and they all have different styles of performance, different styles of singing, and different dialects too. My local region in the UK has its own dialect. Yeah. We lost our kind of folk music traditions, unfortunately. A lot of England has. It's only if you go into the rural countryside areas of England where folk music is still kind of preserved. In the urban and suburban areas, our folk music has kind of been lost, which is a shame. 49 star. Oh, dude, it's all good. It's all good. I am same right now. I am in absolute panic mode preparing for Offkai and lots of other things that are coming up. It was nice to get a message from you, though. We do have written dialects unlike English, so they get preserved when the song is written. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I'm going to be at Offkai. You're going to be at Offkai? We're both going to be at Offkai? Yo, let's go. Anyone else in chat going to be at Offkai? Hope so. Portsmouth has a dialect. I didn't know that. But a lot of the south and southeast regions do have interesting dialect stuff, particularly port towns, because of all of the trade that's happened over the hundreds of years of sailors from all over the world and stuff. Yeah. I should do a stream where I speak in my local dialect. I'm from a place called the Black Country, which is in the Midlands, the West Midlands of England, and it's called that because it was the heart of the industrial era. The sky was literally black with pollution for hundreds of years, which is where it gets its name from. Our local accent sounds a bit like this. It's how people speak from round here. Yeah, I'm all right. Oh. My name's WUNDER RiKU. Oh. Bit of a weird mix of Cockney and West Country. That does sound like a weird mix. But it does make sense geographically, I guess. For those who don't know, West Country accent, you will either know it as the pirate accent, because a lot of pirates were from the West Country, or you might know it as, I guess, the Hot Fuzz accent, if you've ever seen Hot Fuzz, which is one of the best movies, the greatest movies ever made of all time. As far as British accents come, I quite like my impression of that one. What, of the one that I just did? Really? You like this accent, do you? No one else does. Everyone makes fun of us for speaking like this. But we speak proper. Y'all don't know how to speak proper down south. Oh, we get absolutely roasted for this accent. People do not like the Birmingham or Black Country accent in the UK. They think we sound dumb. I think everyone else sounds dumb. So there. Birmingham accent's a bit different. It's a lot higher up. They go up at the end of sentences like this all the time. And I'm not going to lie, it does get a little bit annoying after a while. Not the worst British accent you've heard. Thank you. Ours usually ends up at the bottom of every single poll in this country, though, when people vote for what the best and worst accents. Birmingham usually ends up right at the bottom. Near Scouse a lot of the time, Liverpool. Liverpool? At least it's not Scouse. Oh, Maddie Prominence is in shambles right now. Sorry, Maddie. Oh dear. Oh dear. It'd be fun if I did a whole stream in Black Country dialect at one point. No one would understand a word I'm saying. Oh. Hey. Do you guys want to play some Star Fox? I kind of want to play some Star Fox. Brothers of Geordie? That's an accent. That is an accent. Wait, like... I can't do it. I did a gig in Newcastle earlier this year. Geordies are funny because when you first... almost every single person that I met in Newcastle when we were there for a gig, the people who ran the bar and all that kind of stuff, they were really, really like... What's the word? Like a bit aggressive and a little bit... what's the word I'm thinking of? Confrontational when you first speak to them. Like they came across a little bit like they don't trust you when you first speak to them. But then after they get to know you a little bit, they all of a sudden are like your best friends in the world, and they were so nice. But it's just the first impression. They're all really hard. They're really tough and really hardened on a first impression. And then when they relax a little bit, they're all of a sudden, you're like their best friend. It was really funny. It was really funny to see. The most you know about the UK is a Marco Pierre White recipe for an Italian dish. That is the most American thing I've ever heard in my life. That is the most American thing I've ever... Europe's all the same, isn't it? It's all the same thing. That's so funny. Right, okay. I want to play some Star Fox. Do you guys want to play some Star Fox with me? I want to try out this demo. I want to play some Star Fox. Let's go for it. I'm going to switch over, and I will be right back. BRB. Hello. Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Ah, I'm so ready. He. Nintendo presents Star Fox. Oh my god. Okay, so to preface this, Lilac Wars, also as it's known in the UK, or Star Fox 64 as it's known everywhere else, it was my favorite Nintendo 64 game. I think it's one of the greatest games ever made of all time. I love the hell out of it. It's been a long time since I've played it though, so I am so hyped for this. The Lilac system, Planet Corneria. Oh wow. General Pepper.
Come in, Star Fox. This is Corneria Defense Force headquarters. Do you read?
Hell yeah, I read.
Loud and clear.
Let's go.
Here, General.
Oh,
On approach to Venom.
oh, it's the prologue.
Yet of any suspicious activity. We'll let you know what we find. Proceed with caution. You're the first to set eyes on that place.
Why does James McCloud look so much cooler than
And
Fox
thank you
McCloud
for accepting
in this game?
mission, James. You're the only one I can trust. General Pepper, do you read me?
His voice is so cool
jamming
as well.
long-range comms. Stay sharp, team.
Are you seeing this, James? According to my instruments, the atmosphere is highly toxic.
And we're doing this job for next to nothing?
Boo!
We're supposed to be mercs, not chumps.
There's more
Shut
at
up,
stake here than
Pigma.
our bottom line,
No one likes you.
Yeah, sure.
Did you see
Pepper
the?
says his people have detected signs of activity on Venom's surface.
Did you see the thing that said "keep limbs clear" on the side of the R-wing?
It's been years since
Keep
Andross
limbs
was
clear.
banished here, James.
Keep.
If the atmosphere is poisonous,
All the more reason to figure out what's going on. Dr. Andross made mistakes, and he paid the price for them. But whatever else he is a genius.
Boo.
Maybe he found a way to survive.
Nah, I don't think so.
Such a bleeding heart.
I think he's definitely dead.
where'd they come from?
Defensive formation.
You're getting nipped to a bakery.
Where are you
Ooh.
going?
Can you get me a pan au chocolat, please? Thank you.
You two-timing swine!
You two-timing swine!
What
That's
can
such a
I
good
say?
line.
My new boss pays better. Corneria.
You are a two-timing swine.
Death. All who stand in the way of my vengeance.
Was that Dr. Andrews?
Unknown signal. I wonder who it is.
Escape!
Do we get to play this? Please tell me I get to play this. Please tell me this isn't just a cutscene.
I can't shake him.
I can't shake him.
Hey, Peppy. Catch.
No,
James!
James. No.
Peppy, are you there? Come in, Peppy. Do you read me? I'm losing altitude. Peppy, you need to get out of here. Warn the general.
Not without you, James.
That's an order. Peppy, keep an eye on Fox.
No. Oh. Five years later. Oh, I was really hoping I got to play a little bit of that. Do you think it's strange how he called his son Fox? It's like me calling my child human, if I had
Fox,
one.
come
Or
in.
elf.
Are you synced to the training module?
Coming online. I read you loud and clear, Peppy.
Good. I realize you're no stranger to the R-Wing. But it's important for team cohesion that we all run this exercise together. You know, when your dad was in charge, he would...
Ancient history, Peppy. This is my Star Fox. And we're doing things my way.
Okay. Ooh.
Welcome to the R-Wing's introductory training module. Here, you'll learn to maneuver your craft and operate its primary features.
Who's this
Try
raccoon?
maneuvering now.
Yarrow Dupont?
The R-Wing is equipped with customizable flight controls.
Do you want to invert? Yeah, I would like to invert it. Oh wow, does that for you? Cool. Wait. No, I want it the other way around. That's what I want. Yeah, that's better for me. Whoa, is it better for me? No, no, my brain wants it the other way around. My Star Fox muscle memory is coming back then. Oh yeah. No, that does feel better. There we go. Hey.
Try that again, Fox.
The R-Wing is equipped with customizable
Try that again,
flight
Fox, 'cause you
controls.
suck! Customized controls. No. Let's go. Whee! 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 Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
There you go, Fox.
Yeah.
Tilting is a particularly useful technique.
It is, especially for people on
To move
Twitter.
left or right more quickly, you can tilt into turns.
Feels pretty good, doesn't it? Feels pretty good. Am I supposed to go in between these?
Try tilting to fly through the obstacles.
Okay. Is that what I was meant to do? Did I do it right?
Give it another go.
What do you mean, give it another go? Oh, do I have to be tilting whilst going through them? Oh, I see. Ow. Ow.
Give it another go.
Yeah, okay. Passive aggressive. Woo. Woo. Woo.
Now
There we
you're
go.
getting it, Fox.
Now you're getting it. Yeah. Yeah. Fox, why does it feel like... Why are you flying like you've
Your
never
craft
flown
is
one of these
equipped
before?
with a state-of-the-art G-diffuser system. The G-diffuser builds a charge over time.
Cool.
With a full charge, you'll be able to perform a variety of special maneuvers.
Oh.
Try boosting or braking now.
Yeah. X to boost. Ooh, B to brake.
The longer you hold the button, the longer your boost or brake action will last.
I see.
Your G-diffuser will need to build up a full charge before you can use it again.
I don't remember this being on a meter before. That's pretty cool. You can visually see what you've got left. Was that meter in the game before? It's been such a long time since last time I played it might have been the
Time
3DS
your boosts
version.
and brakes carefully to navigate the obstacles.
Time your boost and brakes carefully. Need a brake. And then we're gonna go zoom. Zoom! Let's go.
A somersault is one of the special maneuvers
Try a
available to you.
somersault. Whee! Ow. Immediately smack my head off the bar.
Go ahead and perform a somersault now.
Okay, I will. Try a somersault. Woo! Let's go. It's Slippy!
This flies just like the real thing. Whoa! Look out!
What? Slippy!
Oh, for pity's sake, Slippy.
Slippy!
My fault. That
What the
was
hell,
me.
Slippy? You're supposed to be my
Wing damage
teammate.
detected.
Yeah, just a
When you
bit.
use a wing, your R-Wing's handling will be affected.
Yeah. Yeah.
Collecting a wing repair item will restore your wings.
Okay. Cool. Is that what that looks like? That's better.
The R-Wing comes combat ready with a dynamic weapons array.
Okay. Oh, I can
Fire
shoot.
your
Let's
laser
go.
now. It's your primary weapon.
Nice shooting, Fox.
Ah, okay, you have to double tap. Let's go. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good.
You can charge your laser before firing to produce a more powerful shot.
Already on it, bro.
You won't
This
be
ain't my
able
first
to fire
rodeo.
another charged shot while your first shot is airborne. You can lock on to some enemies when your laser is fully charged.
Oh, I keep forgetting you
Use
have
a
to.
charged shot to destroy a group of enemies.
So you have to, you charge it and then you have to, it's not just let go to shoot, you have to like let go and then repress the button to shoot, which is a little bit weird. Yeah, and then press it again to fire. That's a little bit strange.
Performing a barrel roll generates a shield that will repel enemy
Do
fire.
a barrel roll.
Try a barrel roll now.
Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. I try and... Oh, I wanted to deflect the laser. Deflect the laser.
That's what I like to see.
I also got shot, but... it kind of worked. It kind of worked. Ooh.
You can collect and store up to 9 bombs.
9 bombs? Yo. Wasn't it 3 in the original?
Launch a bomb, then detonate it by pressing the same input again.
9 bombs? That seems crazy.
You can even launch a bomb when locked onto an enemy.
Oh, it's the Y button. That's why. Yeah, I got it. Okay, let's do that again, because I was pressing the wrong button. Oh! Cool, that worked. There we go. Your Joy-Con 2 controllers can be used to access mouse targeting in this mode. You will use the mouse-controlled aiming reticle. Would you like to try the mouse targeting? I mean, we can try. I'm a bit skeptical. Let me take my Joy-Cons out. Reaching over to my Switch. There we go. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Let me just put on my little mouse jacket thing for it. Okay. Let's give it a go. Let's see how this feels. Whoa, whoa, okay. Whoa! Oh my god, that is...
Try maneuvering now.
Whoa! That is... That makes me feel sick. That is... Whoa! Oh my god, this is like motion sickness, the game. Whoa. Okay, B is bomb.
Try tilting to fly through the obstacles. Is this how Star Fox Zero felt? I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess. I think it probably just takes some Time
getting
your
used to.
boosts and brakes carefully to navigate the obstacles.
Okay, how do you boost and brake on this? Oh, okay, use the... Okay. It's kind of intuitive. The controls are, at least. It's just... the motion sickness of it all is pretty...
Try a barrel
my
roll
stomach
now.
does flips. would you like to? I want to try doing the barrel rolls. But, okay, so it's tap that twice. Ooh. Okay. Whoops. What? Oh god, I keep forgetting that it's my reticle that steers.
Fire your laser now. It's your primary weapon.
And that's tilt.
Nice shoot, Fox.
I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's also the fact that you steer and shoot at the same, like
Use
you
a
don't have
charged shot
independent
to destroy a group of enemies.
aiming of shooting and well, I guess that's like normal, I suppose. What's that? That's not a thing. Whoa! You just see so much less of the screen as well. I think I'm gonna swap back because it's making me feel ill. How do I swap back? Gameplay? Controls? Button combos? Invert. I thought it told me that I could swap back. Why can't I swap back? Defeat a group of enemies with a charge shot. Okay. I'm hoping it brings up that thing of how to swap back again.
Launch a bomb, then detonate it by pressing the same input again.
Oh, you detonate it by pressing the Y button. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, that's cool. What? Okay, thank you. You can now exit mount targeting by picking up the Joy-Con 2 control, return to normal position. You may now freely enter or exit mouse targeting. Go to the gameplay options menu. Okay, okay. I'm gonna put these back on. Actually, I'll just leave them here. Can I just? Yay. Good old-fashioned regular controller and no motion sickness, please. Thank you very much. Oh, that's such a relief.
Let's put what you've learned to the test. Commencing live fire exercise.
Let's go.
A skilled pilot is always on the lookout for useful items.
Oh, we got a cutscene. Oi!
Too slow, Fox. Maybe next time.
Falco is a dick even in training. Accurate.
That was reckless, Falco.
Might have looked that way to you, but I know what I'm doing, old-timer. Your R-Wing can utilize laser energy items to implement powerful upgrades.
Yeah.
The first upgrade will activate twin lasers. A second upgrade will
Whoops.
supercharge your twin lasers into power.
Whoops! It's fine. We're getting used to it. We're getting used to it.
Skilled pilot is always on the lookout for useful items.
Okay, Falco. We get it. We get it. You're a dick.
That was
We get it.
reckless, Falco.
Might have looked that way to you, but I know what I'm doing, old-timer. Your R-Wing can utilize laser energy items to implement powerful upgrades. The first upgrade will activate twin lasers. A second upgrade will supercharge your twin lasers into powerful hyper lasers.
Let's go.
But be warned, taking wing damage will cause you to lose any active laser upgrade.
Okay, that's
It's
good to know.
critical you keep an eye on your shield gauge.
I am flying a little bit recklessly at the moment, aren't I? Whoop.
Collecting a silver ring will refill some of your shield gauge.
Oh, Fox. Let's go. Hey. Nice.
Collecting 3 gold rings will increase your maximum shield gauge.
This is actually quite a
increase
fun
will
tutorial.
persist until
You know, as
the
far as
R-wing is
tutorials go.
downed in combat.
What? Whoops. Woo! That was an unnecessary somersault, but it was fun. So it was good. It was good because it was fun. Woo!
You can fly in any direction when all range mode is engaged.
All range mode. Yeah, boy. Oh, can I do the flippy backwards
your radar
one?
screen
Turn
shows
around.
your position.
Yeah,
Radar
flippy
will also
backwards.
indicate
Let's
the
go.
location of allies and enemies.
Hello. Fox, get this guy off me.
When in all range mode, you can perform a U-turn. Try a U-turn now.
Whoops, that was the wrong one. That was a somersault. That's a U-turn. Whee!
I've seen worse.
Give me the gold.
Remember, U-turn only works in all range mode.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird if you could do it in the on-rail sections.
Your Rob 64 unit can provide information and support via your comms array. Keep an eye out for incoming messages.
Isn't it funny how there are 2 Nintendo robots called Rob?
Open comms to receive the message.
There is an incoming hail from Corneria awaiting your response.
That might be important.
Nah, probably not.
How about we make this a bit more fun?
Huh? Wait!
We're not ready for that.
Warning, simulation safety protocols disengaged.
Your warranty is now void. Good luck.
Warranty is now void. That's so funny. Oh crap. Oh crap.
I'll show you how a real pilot does it.
Woo!
I'm gonna have to disconnect.
Let's see what you got, Fox.
This is excessive.
This is fun.
I'm taking too much damage. I guess I'm out.
Noob. Uh-oh. They're all playing in VR. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Hey, who pulled the plug? Things were just getting good.
Sure. You almost managed to keep up with me.
Oh, this is great.
Our self-proclaimed leader thinks he's real funny.
Guess we'll have to wait for the rematch.
You're all missing the point of the exercise entirely.
It's fine, Peppy. You worry too much.
Somebody has to. Or didn't you hear the alert? Rob's got the commanding officer of the Corneria Defense Force on hold.
You don't say. Old General Pepper himself hailing our humble band of mercenaries? This ought to be good. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
Oh, this is so cool. So do we have these 2 levels that we can do? Oh, that's great. Guys, I hope you don't mind. I'm eating my breakfast at the same time as doing this, so you might hear some chomping. Cornflake ASMR. I think that was a great tutorial. Let's go normal. It was actually fun. I actually enjoyed playing the tutorial, which I can't say for most games. Let's go!
Who knows what we'll find out here?
Don't lose your focus, Slippy.
Keep it
Slippy's
tight.
characterization
We're
feels a
entering the
little bit
asteroid
different. To me.
Scientists say these asteroids used to be a planet. I wonder what happened to it.
Like, he's a little bit nerdier.
The
I remember
whole
him
system
being
might
just
look
more
like
like
this
a...
if the
Like, he
war
was the
keeps
engineer,
up.
but he was like a young kid as well.
Don't let those rocks ding up the
Oh,
R
man,
wing.
the music's so good. God, I love Star Fox music so much.
My whiskers are twitching. Something's wrong. I'm taking friendly fire.
Whoops, I just shoot you.
It's a trap.
Sorry, Beppy.
Take him down.
Aim for their heads.
Whoops. Wee. Wee.
Strange. This tunnel doesn't look natural.
You don't look natural, Slippy.
Some sizable asteroids coming this way.
Didn't he just say, "Oh, that was a big one" before? Can't shoot these. He's way more nerdy. Slippy's way more nerdy now, it seems.
Hit the brake.
No, I can make it! Hit the
Booster, you'll
brake.
be crushed.
Whoa!
Break, boost, make up your mind.
Yeah, I
Incoming
feel you.
hail from the
Falco.
Great Fox.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Thank you. Thank
Fox,
you, Rob.
watch your back.
Watch your back. What? That was cool. Let's go.
They're
Yeah,
on me.
I would like it if Rob just like delivered pizza. That would be cool.
Thanks, kid.
You're welcome, Peppy. Don't die. My Grandpa Peppy.
Lock on and take them out with one shot.
I'm trying. Oh, I missed the bomb. No, I would have got 5. Got 5 bombs. I don't need any more bombs. That's enough bombs.
Enemies approaching from behind.
Okay. Whee!
Oh, wow. Persistent laser tech. Another tunnel? Who could have done this?
Woo!
Good shot, Falco. Now we're even.
It's not a competition, Falco.
Yes, it is.
Maybe not to you.
Yes, it is. Everything's a competition with Falco. What? Oh, okay. That was interesting. Missed that.
You're making a big mistake, fellas.
Whoops. That was the wrong button.
What'd I tell ya?
There we go. That was the right button.
We're approaching the source of that strange energy.
Whee! Ah, I thought I was gonna get the other one. What you doing, Falco? Ooh. Hello.
The energy is dispersing. Weird.
Whoa!
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
Why are they just like playing Snake? So weird.
Something's unusual about those rocks.
Shoot him, Fox.
Shoot them! Whoa! They're not rocks. Those ain't rocks. That ain't Falco. Wah!
Learn to aim, Fox.
Well, why don't you just move out the way, Falco? Ouch. Oh, whoops.
I cannot allow you to go any further.
Show me what you got.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Okay.
Let's see what you're made of.
Okay. What do I lock onto? What can I lock onto? Shoot these? Shoot these?
That flash
Ow,
shield
ow,
is
ow, ow,
absorbing
whoa.
your laser fire. expose
There we go.
core, or you'll give them more firepower. That's the right idea. Keep at it.
Got it.
You're more
On it.
cunning than I thought.
Let's go. Woo! Ow. Shit.
Let's see you outmaneuver this.
I'll do my best. I'm missing a wing. Shoot the glowy bit. Shoot the glowy bit. No, don't shoot the glowy bit. We'll shoot one of the other bits. Shoot the glowy bit. Do I bomb it? I didn't do anything. Is this just a dodgy bit, or am I supposed to shoot it? I am supposed to shoot the glowy bit. There we go.
I'm no match for you, Star Fox.
Oh, he's about to transform, isn't he?
I admit defeat.
No, you don't. Is it gonna have a face?
It's a trick.
Aw.
Don't let your guard down.
I thought it was gonna have a big monkey face.
You're not as stupid as you look.
I might be. Wood! Wood! What? That was close. Whoa, that was close. Hey! Oh, thank God we got over. Ah! Nope. Man, I do really like how when you have a broken wing it affects your steering, but man, it makes it so much harder. You're constantly fighting against it. Oh man, I keep okay. Hated. Okay, that's better. I need to change how I'm doing this because it's actually catching up with me. Let's go down. Let's go across. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay, that's a good path away from it. So we start at the top, we barrel roll down, we go across, we go up. Nope. Stuck. Hey! Woo! Okay, we just about did it. Learn to fly, Falco.
I can't believe I lost to this scum.
Who you calling scum? Scum?
Sorry to Jack,
Got him.
but we've got places to be.
Bum, bum. Bum, bum.
Nice job, team. Status check.
Yeah.
That thing was punching holes through the asteroid field.
Seems no corner of the system is safe from Androth.
Looks like you barely made it through, Fox.
Just missing a wing. Looks so pathetic. Whoops! Damage, 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 damage.
Star Fox, you've made it through the asteroid field just in time.
Yeah, just about.
Andross's army has targeted 2 of our forward military outposts. The defense force is responding, but we're overextended. The only outpost within reach of your current location is our base on Ficina. I'd like you to deploy to the ice planet immediately.
Ficina!
The Ficina outpost is super remote and sparsely staffed. Why even bother with it?
It isn't exactly common knowledge, but Ficina is the site of Corneria's Strategic Intelligence Headquarters.
Intelligence? You mean secrets. Bet that's where General Pepper keeps his dirty laundry.
So, the enemy's targeting Ficina because they're after your military secrets. Am I warm?
I can neither confirm nor deny. Suffice it to say that Ficina is critical to the war effort. Reclaim that base, Star Fox, before it's lost to us forever.
Oh man, I love these cutscenes. I love all the extra flavor and depth they've done for it. Thanks for playing. The adventure across the light system continues in the full version of the game. Wait, was that it? Was the prologue? Can we not play this? Or is this just the tutorial? Or is it the cutscene? Oh, so should I have played this first? Why are they out of order?
This is Corneria Defense Force headquarters. Do you read?
Oh no. This is the cutscene at the beginning. I see. Man, that's it. Oh, it's so good though. I love that Koji Kondo's composition is preserved through the new composer's work, who was an arranger for the original Star Fox 64. No way! That's great. I actually didn't realize Star Fox was Koji Kondo. Huh. Wow. I'm going to play it again, and I'm going to try and be not as shit this time. This is so much fun. I've missed Star Fox so much. It has been so long since we've had a new Star Fox game to play. So long. I never had a Wii U either, so I never played Zero.
Who knows what we'll find out
A
here?
particular orchestrated arrange that I could
Don't
send
lose your focus,
I bring
Slippy.
to tears by the end of it.
Keep it tight.
What, an orchestral
We're entering
arrangement
the asteroid field.
of like the Star Fox stuff? Oh yeah, I'd love. Please send me that. I would love to hear that. Send it me on
Scientists
Discord.
say
I'll
this
react to it on
asteroid
stream.
used to be a
May as well.
planet. I wonder what happened to it.
The whole system might look like this if the war keeps up. Don't let those rocks ding up the R-wings. My whiskers are twitching. Something's wrong.
It's a trap. Take him
It's
down.
a trap.
Aim for their heads.
Strange. This tunnel doesn't look natural.
Let's go.
Some sizable asteroids coming this way.
You're a sizable asteroid. Got it. Ow. Excuse me.
Hit the brake.
Yeah. I'm not hitting no brake.
Boost or you'll be crushed.
What?
Brake, boost, make up your mind.
Incoming hail from the Great Fox.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Pizza delivery.
Fox, watch your back.
Whee! Nice. Nice. Who else is there? Come on.
They're on me. Thanks, kid.
No, they're not. They're not anymore. We have come a long way since Starwing, haven't we?
Lock on and take them out with one shot. Enemies approaching from behind.
Oh, wow! Persistent laser tech! Another tunnel? What could have done this?
Good shot, Falco.
Now we're even.
It's not a competition, Falco.
Maybe not to you.
I think the voice acting is great. I think they've done such a good job. Hey, we got all three of the rings. Nice. Ah.
You're making a big mistake, Fel. What I tell ya?
Woo! Oh, is that a checkpoint or something? Did I miss that again? Whoops!
We're approaching the source of that strange energy.
Hey, you got the pan of chocolat. Thank you. I'm replaying this level of Star Fox as many times as I want. Because there's only one level, and I want to play lots of Star Fox. I can't wait till this game comes
The
out.
energy is dispersing. Weird.
Weird.
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
Something's
Ouch.
unusual about those rocks.
Ouch.
Shoot him, Fox.
Yeah. Whoa! Oh, the bombs come in clutch on this bit, actually. But now I'm out of bombs. Now I'm out of bombs!
I cannot allow you to go any further.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Let's try not to lose a wing this time.
Let's see what you're made of.
That blast shield is absorbing your laser fire. Aim for the exposed core, or you'll
Oh,
get
I
the
see.
more firepower. Great shooting, Fox.
So I actually make it stronger if I accidentally miss the ow. That was funny.
I underestimated you.
Whoa! Okay. We shoot the middle now? I think we shoot the middle now.
Let's see you outmaneuver this.
They fly now? They fly now. Man, you have to be really precise with that. I like that. Got it. Got it!
I'm no match for you, Star Fox.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We know.
I admit defeat.
We know.
It's a trick. Don't let your guard down. You're not as stupid as you look.
Okay, it's getting a little bit more smoothly than last time. Spoke too soon. Ow. Oh, I missed the thing. Was that it? That was it.
I lost to this scum.
Well, we did that a lot quicker this time, didn't we? Star Fox 64 is such a catalyst to me to get good. Oh, you got it at Christmas. Oh, I actually played it for the first time on the Wii Shop channel, I think, because I never had a Nintendo 64.
Nice job,
GameCube
team.
was my first
Status
console.
check.
That thing was punching holes through the asteroid field.
Seems no corner of the system is safe from Androth.
You worry about your own hide.
Actually, Star Fox Adventures was my first ever console game. So I got a GameCube with Star Fox Adventures. So I think that's partly why Star Fox is so nostalgic for me as well. Hey, we did a bit better. We did a bit better. We could still do better. We could still do better. So Star Fox Adventures is not like any other Star Fox game. It's actually just a Rare. It's made by Rare, who made like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff. And it's an adventure game. It's a Zelda-like, essentially. It's like a Zelda game, but starring Star Fox. There are some R-Wing sections. They're very small. They're very simple. They're nothing like this. They're nothing like Star Fox 64.
Star Fox, you've made it through
But
the
then-
asteroid field just in time. Andross's army has targeted 2 of our forward military outposts.
But then Star Fox Assault came out, and I played the hell out of Star Fox Assault on the GameCube. I love Star Fox Assault so much, and it gets overlooked, but it is literally the only other proper original Star Fox game after Star Fox 64 that like uses the original formula, really. And they do have the like the land sections in Star Fox Assault where you walk around with guns and stuff, and it's not great, particularly with the like tanky controls that it has. but the on-rails sections of Star Fox Assault are so good. It just doesn't have the branching paths of Star Fox 64, which is a shame. I really hope that this does well enough for them to justify making a brand new Star Fox game that just builds upon the formula of Star Fox 64 rather than trying to reinvent it or do something weird and gimmicky. Supposed to be a dinosaur RPG. Yeah, so Star Fox Adventures started as Dinosaur Planet with it was original IP, but it had a fox as the main character, and Miyamoto went over to Rareware in the UK, where they're from, and he saw it and he was like, hey, you should put Star Fox in this. We're going to license you to use Star Fox in this. And that's how it was born. Alex the Kid era. Oh my god. Okay. I have traumatic memories of Alex the Kid. Okay. I said that the GameCube was my first console. Technically, my dad had a Sega Master System 2 when I was growing up. And I'm talking about like growing up in the 90s. I was a babe. But on the Sega Master System 2, they made a D-make of Sonic the Hedgehog for it. Because obviously it was released on the Mega Drive or the Genesis as a 16-bit game, but they made an 8-bit D-make of Sonic the Hedgehog for the Master System 2. That's what I thought Sonic the Hedgehog was growing up. I played that. I wasn't good at it because I was like 5. But the issue with the Sega Master System 2 is that it had Alex the Kid built into it. And if anybody grew up in the 90s with cartridge-based games, you know that half the time your cartridges did not work when you put them into the bloody console, right? And so I would want to play Sonic the Hedgehog all the time because I loved Sonic growing up as a kid, and I wanted to play it, and so I'd put my Sonic the Hedgehog cartridge in, and then I'd go to play it, and then instead, Alex the Kid in Miracle World would pop up with the ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-da-dum, every time. And it would piss me off so much because I just want to play Sonic. I remember me and my cousin, we'd be starting it up, trying to play. And yeah, we'd be taking it out, we'd be blowing into the cartridge, we'd be blowing into the console, we'd be doing anything and putting it in, and then Alex, and we'd get so mad and we'd scream and we'd get angry. But it was funny. It was funny. Like every single time the Alex the Kid popped up instead, we would laugh so much. And then we'd try again. And then when Sonic finally would work after like trying for like 5 minutes or something, we'd like cheer so hard. We'd be like, yo, let's go, Sonic! So fuck Alex the Kid. I did actually end up playing it a few times. We would just give up and play it. And it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. First console was the SNES. Wow, no way. Ah, they held on to them. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of like what happened really with me with the Master System. Kind of inheriting that and playing it a bit. But the GameCube was the first console that was really like mine. That I was like, this is my thing for my games. Although my dad used to play Star Fox Adventures 2 as well. I was in Star Fox Adventures also, not 2. Like there isn't a second Star Fox Adventures. But my dad used to play it as well. And we would both try and play it together, and then he would get really into it and he'd play it on his own as well. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I want one more go. Gotta hear the orchestra rage. Oh, you've sent it to me. Cool. I'm gonna have one more go at this level. I'm gonna see if we can do a bit better, and then I'm gonna listen to and react to this orchestra arrangement of the Star Fox stuff that 49 Star has sent me. I really need to figure out my Switch capture stuff because I'm looking at it on OBS now and the frame rate is ass. I really need to get my Switch running better on stream.
Don't lose your
There's got to be something I can do to fix it. I've tried so many things.
Keep it tight. We're entering the asteroid field.
I want it running at a smooth 60, but
Scientists say
Choppy.
these asteroids used to be a planet. I wonder what happened to it.
The whole system might look like this if the war keeps up.
Bum, 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 bum.
Don't
Oh,
let
that's
those rocks ding up the R-wings.
If anything, I'm probably more likely to ding you up, Peppy, with the way I've been shooting. That's the wrap.
My whiskers are twitching. Something's wrong.
Hey, you're 21 bucks. Thank you for the renewed membership. Ow. I got distracted by alerts. Crap.
Aim for their heads.
Damn.
Strange. This tunnel doesn't look natural.
Focus R. Focus R.
Some sizable asteroids coming this way.
If I ever, if I ever do really bad at something and I keep getting hit, I would really like it if the chat could just spam focus R. That would be great.
Hit the brake.
No! Let's go! Woo!
Boost or you'll be crushed.
We don't break in this house.
Break, boost, make up your mind.
Incoming hail from the Great
Ouch.
Fox.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Thank you. Pizza delivery! I ordered a pepperoni.
Watch your back.
Woo! Yeah, let's go. I think I've probably done worse than last time so far.
They're on me. Thanks, kid.
You're so welcome, Peppy. I love Peppy.
Lock on and take them out with one shot. Enemies approaching from behind.
Woo!
Oh, wow. Persistent laser tech.
They made Slippy like super nerdy.
Another tunnel?
Feels a bit different because I remember him just being sort of like a kid, really.
Good shot,
Like he was the
Falco.
engineer, of course, but he was kind of like a bit more
It's not a
immature and
competition,
childish.
Falco.
Maybe
But I kind of like this take on Slippy. I'm not gonna lie. Woo! Oh no, I missed the gold. Oh, I missed the gold ring. I missed the gold ring.
You're making what I tell ya.
Checkpoint! Finally! I think it's the first time I got the checkpoint. Not that I need it, but
We're approaching the source.
I think I've
of
missed the
that
checkpoint
strange
every time
energy.
so far. Yeah, Slippy definitely feels the most different. But I don't hate it. It's just different. Oh, I missed the
energy
bomb.
is dispersing. Weird.
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
Oh god, we've got no bombs for this section.
Nothing's unusual about those rocks.
Shoot 'em, Fox.
Yeah. Ah! Oh, we got it. We got the gold. Crap. Okay, we made it through. Woo!
I cannot allow you to go any
Andros's
further.
forces make an amazing synchronized swim team. Right?
Enemy shield analyzed.
They fly so in sync. And very conveniently in front of your laser fire as well, which I appreciate. So it's very kind of
shield
them.
is absorbing your laser fire.
What?
Aim for the exposed core, or you'll give them more firepower.
I'm trying, Peppy.
Great shooting, Fox.
Thank you.
You're more cunning than I thought.
Am I a cunning linguist?
I underestimated you.
What? Oh god. I zoned out for a moment there. Stopped paying attention. I looked up at chat and then was like, oh god. I am being shot at. Oh man, this arrangement's so cool. Oh, the music absolutely rips. Ugh.
I'm no match for you, Star Fox.
Yeah, we know.
I admit defeat.
Focus R.
It's a trick. Don't let your guard down.
It's a trap!
You're not as stupid as you look.
Let's go. Easy clap. Easy clap.
I can't believe I lost to this scum.
I can't believe you lost.
Sorry to chat, but we've got places to be.
Mission 2 complete. Heck yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Just skip off the dial. Nice. Hey, look at that. We undamaged. Shields 82. Hey. Happier with that.
Star Fox, you've made it through the asteroid field just in time. Andross's army.
That was super fun. I am so excited for this game. I'm so excited for this game. Heck yeah. Let's go, Star Fox. Right. Right. So. 49 Star has sent an orchestral arrangement for us to react to. So I think that's what we're going to do. What is this? Star Fox 64 staff credits orchestral arrangement. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right. I'm going to swap back over. And then we're going to have a little react to that. And I think I'll wrap it up for today. Hehehe. Okay. Quick little changeover, and I'll be right back. Hello. We are back. Sticky icing hands. Is that from your pastries? Work calls. Have a good rest of the stream. Bye, Matt Wilcox. Bye bye. Have fun at work. Okay. So. Let's turn off the BGM. Ba 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 ba. We have. This was sent through by 49 Star. The Normal Demon. Commissioned by Gerard Quinta. Okay. So this is just an orchestral arrangement by a YouTuber. Cool. Okay, let's give it a go. I'm excited to listen to this. Star Fox 64, staff credits, orchestral arrangement. Let's go. That feels very Koji Kondo-like, this orchestration. Woodwinds in the lead, strings doing the accompaniment like that. Very Wind Waker-ish. Doubling of the flute and the glockenspiel, so nice. That high pedal note there. So cool. Little 3/4 section. Bassoon there, so lovely. Yeah, let's go. Ooh. That modal change there, going from major to minor. Oh, it's so Star Warsy, yeah. Yeah. That's a Starlight Dower moment right there. Oh, sweeping orchestral swell. Oh. Oh, this bit's very open credits. And you hope the Wow, this ending with the choir. Stunning. That's absolutely stunning. Shall I pretend I'm Tim Welch for a moment, or Marco Meatball, and should we go through it again and break down some bits? Wasn't planning on doing any React content or React streaming, but it seems we're here and we're in Star Fox mode. Why not? Such a cool intro, right? We've got the fanfare that's playing in parallel thirds. There's a triangle that's going at the same time, and then you have the horns which are playing the main melody. The bass instruments being that boom, 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 boom. Got bass trombone by the sounds of it. Probably the double bass is doubling it. And it creates all of this tension because you've got like 4 or 5 independent parts that are all kind of happening at the same time. You've got this fanfare, which is kind of outlining the chords a little bit. You've got the main melody, the boom, 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 right? And then you've got the bass line, which kind of holds some long notes, then comes off, and then does this like boom, boom kind of thing. And then that triangle, that's giving all this like rhythmic tension, kind of the whole way through. And it's kind of setting you up by building all this tension with all of these different parts interplaying. Gives you this feeling that something's about to happen. And you get that big crescendo, right, where everything builds and builds and builds. Shung, dun, dun, dun. So we have this like military snare, which is a big part of Star Fox's sound, as well as, you know, like brass fanfares, again, are something that we associate with military music and snares. It's a big part of Star Fox's musical identity, which obviously ties into the fact that they're kind of mercenaries, they're fighting in a war. It's a very war-themed series in that kind of way. So the fact that we have all this military music language in there makes sense. So just strings and snare drum for this bit. I love this little change. We get the flute and the glockenspiel kind of playing together there on the melody, and all the strings go like an octave higher, or they go into a higher register than they were before. just on the offbeats, the dun 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 dun, which this bit really reminds me of like Outset Island from the Wind Waker, a little bit. Which has a similar string accompaniment like that. Feels very Koji Kondo, yeah. Especially this era of Koji Kondo. Late 90s, early 2000s. Oh, and then the oboe comes in. Playing very high. Oh, that's that rallentando there. So there's a slowdown in the tempo at the end of this phrase. And it just makes that crescendo again. That crescendo that leads into the next section. By pulling back on the tempo, it gives so much weight to that change. And now we've got all these low like bass trombones. It sounds like in trombones going boo, holding these pedal notes. So pedal notes in music are where you have like a changing chord progression and changing melodies, but you have like a single note that is held over all of those changing chords. And a pedal note is when it's in the bass, which is kind of what's happening here on the bass trombones. You know, the boom, it's kind of holding underneath. Sometimes it's called a drone as well, although typically I associate drones with music that have that going throughout the entirety of the piece. Like a lot of Indian classical music does, where it have like a boom kind of underlying the entire piece of music. So you've got this pedal note, but we've also earlier on in the piece, we had like inverted pedal notes, which is where you have a high note that is held throughout the whole chord progression, be up higher instead of in the bass. So again, so pedal notes create loads of tension because there are some chords where that pedal note will sound really nice and consonant and in tune with, and there'll be some chords where that pedal note creates some dissonance, and as the chords change, as the melodies change, that how that pedal note feels changes as well. So it's a cool way of, again, creating lots of tension. And on the inner parts, we have this like kind of oscillating. So you have this like changing chord progression that's going from one to the next, while you've got this boom underneath and this over the top. Gives everything this very floaty kind of feeling, like everything is kind of unresolved and building somewhere. And again, we do have an inverted pedal note as well, because in the flutes we got this right the way at the top as well. A lot of horror soundtracks do, yes, absolutely. A lot of horror soundtracks use that kind of technique. The way I don't know how you're explaining it, but I just understand from vibes. I'm trying to do my best to explain music terminology as best I can. So yeah, so we have these two different pedal notes going on. We've got a low pedal note in the brass, the boom, and then we have the flutes. Yeah, and it just makes you feel like we're in this like section that's building somewhere. We're building somewhere still. That it's creating all this tension, and then the inner parts on this mean that we're going in and out of kind of a little bit of tension and release, tension and release, tension and release. It's all kind of building to something. Whilst, of course, we have the main melody in the brass as well. The boom, 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 boom. And while it feels like it's building and building and building, again, it does what a lot of film music does, which is kind of like intentional anticlimax a lot of the time. Like, you feel like you're building to something, and actually what you're building towards is to take things away. And it creates this really dynamic feeling to the music. It feels like it's taking you through different worlds and different emotions and different feelings. Build up reminds me of Life as a Dream Star Trek movie theme. This section feels very Star Trek, doesn't it, actually? You're right. It feels like more Star Trek than Star Wars. You're so right. To boldly go where no man has gone before. So then we have Glockenspiel doubling with the woodwinds again, which gives us a really lovely, light, delicate kind of feeling. Sounds like a clarinet, I think, on the lead melody. Yeah. It's very, very beautiful. And then the strings just playing these lush seventh chords that add, like, seventh chords have these like beautiful qualities to them. Major seventh chords feel very longing and romantic, and minor seventh chords have this kind of tension in them, but it's a very beautiful jazzy kind of tension a lot of the time. There, that landing on that major seventh chord is so nice at the end there. Again, it feels very Zelda-y at times. A lot of this arrangement feels quite Zelda-y. Zelda music does a lot of this kind of stuff. But then again, it is Koji Kondo, so... Played the clarinet in school for about a year. It's hard as hell. Yeah. Woodwind instruments are pretty crazy. Can't remember where I learned it, but the concept of silence is still music has stuck with me for a long, long time. 100%. The rests between notes are just as impactful as the notes themselves often. And anything really can be music. You know, there are composers who have made entire pieces based off that. I'm sure some of you might be familiar with 4 minutes 33 by John Cage. You might have heard about that infamous piece maybe before. It's a piece of music where there is no music. In order to perform it, you still have to buy the sheet music, hilariously. You do have to buy the sheet music for 4 minutes 33. You do have to count. You do have to count the bars, and you do have to turn the page at the correct moment and play nothing. The point of the piece is that that piece will sound different at every single performance, because the sound of the audience and the room and the orchestra sitting in that room, the coughs that will inevitably happen, the sound of the pages being turned, the sound of people shuffling in their seat, is the music. And it was intentionally written to be the length of the average pop song at the time, so 4 minutes and 33 seconds. To give you an idea of like what that feels like without the pop song, of just sitting for 4 minutes and 33. How much longer that feels when you don't actually have music. 4 minutes 33 in silence feels very long. It's funny because it ties into Japanese concepts of art as well. There's a concept of ma, which is used in Japanese art. I think it comes from Chinese art originally as well, which is the idea that the space, the blank space of a canvas, is just as important as the figure, the portrait, or the landscape that has been drawn onto the canvas. That's why in a lot of East Asian art, there's a lot of blank space left on the canvas. Because that's considered just as important. It frames the art. And I think silence works in the same way in music too. And rests as well. Rests in the melody are so important. Even when there's other stuff going on in the instrumentation, having gaps in the melody give phrasing to your music. So yeah, bit of a tangent, but... A melody back on the flute there again. Now playing in harmony with the clarinet. The horns and the brass come back. This is something that's so important about orchestral music, is choosing which forces of the orchestra to use to for each melody, and like swapping them throughout. It's something that you hear like when people are maybe doing their first ever orchestral compositions and stuff, where they might rely on the string section, like the violins, to just hold the melody for a long time, or they might rely on the brass to just carry the melody for a lot of the time. And good orchestral composition understands every single instrument of the orchestra intimately, what its strengths and weaknesses are, and the kind of emotional qualities that they have. You know, when the melody switches to the woodwinds here, when we have these low woodwinds, it's mellow, it's warm, it's comforting, it's homey. And then when the flute comes in, it adds this lightness, this brightness, this almost childlike, sweet, whimsical quality to the melody. And as we move over to the horns and the brass, it feels triumphant. It feels powerful. Now we have the low woodwinds in with the low strings, just kind of playing very softly together. And it feels almost a little bit, not mournful. It's like melancholic, isn't it? But then that flute comes back in and brings the whimsy. Flute is just whimsy incarnate. It is the whimsy instrument. So now we get the fanfare, a fanfare again, which again is like it's like a military, royal style of music. I noticed they're playing in parallel fifths as well. And parallel fifths, a fifth is the most in-tune consonant interval in music that you can have outside of an octave, where an octave is literally like you have a C and then you have a higher C playing at the same time, for example. The next most in-tune consonant interval is a fifth, like a C and a G. That might be. So like bum, bum, those two notes playing together. And I wish I had my keyboard set up so I could play stuff and you could hear me. I wasn't planning on doing a React thing. Like if I could play the keys, it would make demonstrating a bit easier. But when you have fifths moving in parallel like this, it sounds quite medieval in a way, because a lot of like some of the oldest European music was kind of based around these movements of parallel fifths. It can also sound quite East Asian too, not in this context, but a lot of East Asian folk music, traditional music, also has parallel fourths, parallel fifths, which again, fourths are another perfect interval. They're another very consonant interval. So it gives you something really powerful, but what having the root of a chord and a fifth, so like intervals of fifths moving in parallel, what it doesn't do, it doesn't give you the thirds of the chord, which tell you if a chord is major or minor. So you miss some of the context of whether a chord is major or minor or not. Instead, you just get this very powerful sound, this very bare, powerful sound. That's what fifths do. Rock music does it a lot as well. If you play guitar or listen to rock music, you may have heard of power chords. Power chords are literally just intervals of fifths without the thirds of the chord in, without a major third or a minor third. So again, that's why rock music sounds very powerful. And then actually the third is brought into the chord there in the lower brass part. So you can hear the difference then. So this is what it sounds like without the third of the chording. And then we add in the thirds in the lower part. So cool. There's that triangle again going crazy. Brass section. Yeah, it reminds you of the medals. Yeah, exactly. Like the medal giving scene at the end of A New Hope, right? It's full of it's fanfare again, because this is like war heroes, military war heroes getting medals. So we're evoking the use of military musical language to convey those feelings. Have those tubular bells there. A very, very subtle little harp glissando there, little just sweeping up on the harp to transition us into this key change. It's really cool modal change where the root of our key stays the same, but we switch from being in a major key to a minor key. Yeah. Da, 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 na, na. I think it's either in Phrygian mode, or it might be Phrygian dominant mode. I'd have to get on my keyboard. But it's using a modal scale here. I think it's Phrygian mode, which you might recognize from a lot of like Spanish classical music, Andalusian flamenco music. It's that kind of sound. It's characterized by the fact that there is a flattened second degree in the scale. So you have this like na 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 between the root and the second. Na 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 na. If it has a major third instead, you get Phrygian dominant. Na 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 na, which is closer to a lot of scales that you kind of hear in the Arabic world. And actually, that's why Spanish music sounds like that, is because Spain for a long time was colonized by the Moors, an Arabic group. Arabic, what's the word? Culture? Yeah. They colonized Spain for a long time. And so a lot of southern Spanish music especially, which is kind of where they colonized from. They crossed over from North Africa into southern Spain, over the sea. So Andalusia, that area of southern Spain, it's kind of why they love that Phrygian sound. They have that dark minor second. Na, 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 because it's kind of related to the music of North Africa, and that kind of came from these kind of Arabic groups, the Moors, colonizing that area. So we get some cool music from it. This is a super dark sound. Very serious, very dramatic, very dark. And you'll notice as well, it's like a minor key version of the main theme. Actually, no, the original does go into a minor key there, actually. So, yeah. But it's taking that little melody, but then just doing it very dramatically. At the beginning of Aladdin, yeah. Arabian Nights, la, 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 la. They were trying to evoke that feeling in Arabian Nights of that kind of Arabic world kind of sound. As I think Aladdin is set in Persia. Supposedly. Fictional Persia. There's a lot of problematic elements of that song in particular, of Arabian Nights, in Aladdin. I don't know if you guys know this, but Disney have actually changed the lyrics for that song since the original theatrical release. It has some yikes stereotypes in it. And the music is a little bit orientalist, like it's not very authentic. But all of that being said, it's still very, very good music. Did you guys know that actually in the original tale of Aladdin, Aladdin is supposed to be Chinese? That's kind of wild. I only found out that very recently in the original Arabian Nights, even though it is like a tale from the kind of Persian culture. Aladdin is supposed to have been like a traveler from the east, from like much farther east. Yeah, it's wild, right? It blew my mind when I found out about that. It's crazy. Cool. So we switch back into our major key, which gives us a massive like lift. Ah. Bum, 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 bum. Main theme. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 dun, dun. Lovely little interplay between all the brass and woodwinds there. Don't support Disney, but that was the first thing that came to. Don't get me wrong, I'm a massive Disney fan. I love Disney. I'm when I say that there's music, or there's elements of music or culture or art that's problematic, to me that doesn't mean you can't enjoy that thing and you have to discredit it. I think Aladdin is a phenomenal movie. I think it's really fun. I think Robin Williams gives the performance of an absolute lifetime-defining, career-defining performance. I think a lot of the songs and music in Aladdin are some of the best of the era. I think it's a great film. But I think it's also just important to acknowledge that like the 90s were a different time, and there's like stuff that like, yeah, like in hindsight could be a bit better, you know? Yeah. There's that triangle. The use of the triangle in this, I love. The triangle is like a core instrument to this arrangement. Ding, 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 ding. It's amazing how much of a difference it makes. So we have this call and response now between the horns and the woodwind that I absolutely love. So you get that bum 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 ba bum in the horns and then in the woodwind. So we're giving different parts of the orchestra this different like call and response parts between one another, questioning and answering each other. It's a wonderful texture to use in an orchestra. Triangles are so underrated. Okay, this is the most Starlight Daryl part of this arrangement. It's crazy. This is like, if you guys haven't heard like Holding Hands at the End of the Universe or any of Starlight Daryl's Starlight Fantasia stuff, particular stuff on the on part 4 of Starlight Fantasia, this is like so Starlight Fantasia. This is Daryl all over. I love how they take that melody and just harmonize it in a way that just makes it so beautiful and poignant. You get the melody just hangs on this like tension note of the chord. Is it a major 7th? Yeah. So that's the major 7th of of the chord. And major seventh is it's maybe the most like gut wrenching interval of all intervals. I think you get this and has so much tension in it. It's so longing. It's because it's a semitone below the root of your chord, but up the octave. And so it's got this pull, because it's only a semitone below, it really wants to resolve upwards. It wants to go back up. It wants to go back up like that. But it doesn't. It just hangs on it here. So we get this octave leap. And then we go down by semitone. Oh, it's just so like poignant and beautiful and melancholic and do you know what it reminds me of? For some reason, it reminds me of like Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. It has that same thing in it where you get an octave jump upwards. Somewhere, and it goes down by semitone onto the major seventh. Oh, it carries on going down to the sixth, I think. Fifth. Over the up to the sixth. The rain. Then up to the major seventh again. And then resolves back onto the octave, the root of the chord. That's why Somewhere Over the Rainbow is just so beautiful for that. And somewhere. Also reminds me a bit of the song from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. If you wanna know in paradise, simply look around and do it. That one. Pure Imagination. Come with me and you'll see all the pure imagination. Again, that just hangs on that major seventh interval so much. Rest in peace, Gene Wilder. Oh, what talent. So yeah, major seventh, just beautiful tug at your heartstring in interval. Oh, that even sounds like paradise. It even sounds like Pure Imagination, doesn't it? Again, this feels so Zelda as well, because Zelda is full of these major seventh chords. And also, this melody is something called a sequence. It's a descending sequence. It's where you establish a pattern in the melody, and then you repeat it, but you either, if you're a descending sequence, you move it down, starting on a lower note in the sequence, or you move it up, going to a higher note. So you get this like, and then you get the same pattern, but starting on a lower note. And this is a melody technique that's used all the time in classical music and orchestral music. Famous examples are things like Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, right? Where you get like bum 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 bum, and then you get a descending sequence because you get the same pattern but now down. Bum 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 bum. And then the next section of Beethoven's Fifth has a ascending or a rising sequence. Again, it's built off that same motif. So you just take that little motif, and then you move it up, and then you move it up, and then that whole pattern is also an ascending sequence. You get the same pattern again, but now all of it starts on a note higher. Right? So yeah, sequences are called. Frankie Valli's Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Is that a sequence? And da 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 da. That's all the same. Da 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 da. Yeah, that bit sequences, doesn't it? Da 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 da. And then again, but down. Da 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 da. And then again. Da 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 da. Slight variations in it. Da 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 da. Yeah, so some bits of it are like a perfect descending sequence. But there's little variations in it too. Some of it's just repetition, like the beginning. So yeah, powerful technique, powerful melody technique sequencing. It allows you to create a lot of repetition in your melody that makes it very memorable. But it also adds in enough variation that it doesn't get too boring. Bohemian Rhapsody, does that sequence? Yeah, it's not a perfect sequence, but it does follow it's very similar, isn't it? And it follows that whole thing of like you move the melody down. But there's a little bit of variation in it. That's the same. It's a little bit hard to hear, but there's also the woodwinder just interjecting in the gaps in the melody every now and then. Is that just in the middle of the and then the woodwinds go. It's just little nice little bits of call and response. This build up then feels very Superman, doesn't it? Feels very Superman, very John Williams. Oh, that chord there. Oh man, I wish I had my keyboard plugged in so I could figure out what that chord is. It's a major seventh chord again. It sounds like it's a borrowed chord from outside of the key. Oh, do you know what it is? Yeah, it's a flat 6 to flat 7 cadence. So this is a really cool technique that you can use in major keys where you can, in a major key, normally you have a major 6th chord and a chord built off your major 7th degree as well, which will give you a diminished chord. But you can do something where actually you swap out the 6th and the 7th chords for the flattened 6th and flattened 7th. So the chords are semitone, the 6th and 7th chords are semitone below. What this gives you is a sound that you will have heard a whole bunch. You would have recognized it a bunch from lots of very adventure-based music. The example I can think of at the top of my head is like the Mario, when you beat a level in Mario, you get that it has this da da da, is it ba 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 kind of sound to it. Yeah, dum 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 gives this really triumphant, sound to it. You hear it a lot in Zelda music as well, and Mario music uses it a lot. Adventure music in general. this bit. I love this bit. You have these flutes and the glockenspiel, these high tremolo strings at the top, and then the harp, I think. And the horns very, very softly underneath as well. This reminds me of the bit at the end of the Star Wars credits, where like after you've seen the opening credits and the camera like pans up, and you'll be in space and you'll see a planet, and then a spaceship all of a sudden comes into shot. The music that happens just before the spaceship comes into shot always sounds like this. Which itself is kind of a reference to Holst's Planets suite. The Star Wars music itself is really very much based on Holst's Planets suite. And you can hear that then in Star Fox as well. You can hear that legacy. It's like this this lineage from classical music through to film music through to video game music, which is really cool. And if you've never heard any of the Holst's Planet suite, I mean, it's such a good listen. Even if you've not listened to classical music much before, or orchestral classical music much before, it's something that feels very modern in many ways, because so much film music, especially John Williams and especially Hans Zimmer, it's like a massive portion of their career to Holst and the Planet suite. Yeah. Hans Zimmer's Gladiator soundtrack is just Mars. It's just Mars. Oh, the flute. Those flute runs. Love a good flute run. There's that inverted pedal tone. We were talking about inverted pedal tones earlier on. We have a high note that is suspended over the top of a changing chord progression. This is being played tremolo on the violins, which means that they are like moving their bow backwards and forwards very fast. And you have all of these glissandi on the harp, where they're just sweeping up and down the harp. And these changing chords, bum, 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 again in fifths, so it feels really powerful and strong. We're building towards the climax, we're building towards that climax. The choir. Heck yeah. I love a cadence like that. So a cadence is cadences of music are just like when you have a chord progression that kind of signals either the end of a musical phrase or that you're in the middle of a musical phrase of some kind. And typically in classical music, your piece will end on a perfect cadence, which is where you go from chord 5, your dominant chord, which has the most tension in your key, and it will resolve to a chord 1, which is your home chord, which has the least tension in your key. So you go from a place of most tension to least tension. You get that resolution, and the piece feels like it's finished, right? But what's fun is that in kind of romantic era orchestral music and music in general, and in film music too, composers do a lot of different things to try and still make the perfect cadence feel surprising in some way and not really obvious, because you're expecting it at the end of a piece. You're expecting this big bum, 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 and it all just like resolves kind of thing, right? So what I love here is that we build up all this tension. Got all of this tension, all of this tension, all of this tension. And instead of giving us a big chord 1, this big bum, bum, and this big resolution like that, Instead, we get this bum, a little pause, a little gap. We talked about how important pauses were earlier on. And then bum, starting as quietly as it can. Starting like pianissimo, super quiet. And then this very slow, gradual crescendo up to like fortissimo again. And then right at the end, again, those bare fifths again. There's just those intervals of fifths. Bum, bum, bum. Without the thirds in. Again, it makes it feel strong, powerful, fanfare-like. And it reminds you of that dum, dum, dum. That rhythm you hear in the Star Fox main theme a lot. Like bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Dum, 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 da-ga-dum. Right? So it's kind of echoing the main theme as well to finish on. Which is something I love doing. Is like just finishing on a little motif from the main theme like that. Ties everything together so nicely. So this is obviously based on the composition of the staff credits theme from Star Fox 64. This is an arrangement that is trying to bring it to life in a more contemporary, fully orchestrated kind of way. I think they did an amazing job of it. Sounds phenomenal. Great use of the samples as well. Says just contact 5. What contact libraries are they using for this? They're using orchestral contact libraries for this? That's crazy. They don't say what sample libraries they use, but I'd love to know. Oh, that was a fun little detour. Thanks for sharing that. I hope you guys found it interesting. For everyone who stayed, I appreciate that it's now disgustingly late at night for people in the US. And most people in the UK have probably gone to work by now, if they are at a place of work or school or something like that. But if you're like me, who works from home or lives at home, then you got the whole rest of your day ahead of you. Thanks so much for joining me. I quite liked streaming at this time. So I think I might try and do this once a week if I can. Probably on a Thursday morning for me. Or Wednesday night if you're in the US. If I can be really good about it, I'm going to try and get up earlier. And start a little bit earlier so that people in the US can join in a little bit earlier too. But that requires me getting up at like 6:30 a.m. Which is rough. But thanks so much for joining. I hope you had fun. We sang some songs. We played some Star Fox. We listened to some music. What a good time. What a good time. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week. I might try and stream on Sunday. No, I won't. Not this Sunday. This Sunday, I'm at Oshivision in London. So if anyone is coming to Oshivision in London, I'm actually doing a meet and greet in person, IRL. I'm going to be there. There'll be checkies to sign. It's going to be my first time ever doing anything like this. So I'm very excited. So if you are coming to London for Oshivision, I hope to see you there. And if not, hopefully I'll get to see you guys some other time. I'm going to be at Offkai. Going to be at Vexpo as well, in person at both. And doing some pretty fun special things at both of those as well. Vexpo especially. I'm so excited for Vexpo, you guys. You guys need tickets for Vexpo. I can't explain how much you need tickets for Vexpo. Right. 3-hour stream. I think this is the longest stream I've ever done. Oh, wow. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good sleep if you're going to bed. Have a good day if you're having your day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.